Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Miracle, and today we will be looking at something exciting. We always do look at something exciting, so don't forget to like this video, press that subscribe button, leave a comment, just basically leave a comment to let us know what you think about the topic or what you think about the what we're discussing today. Generally leave a comment, so we know what's happening. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at Kujira. Okay, we are diving into the terra lunar ecosystem, guys. So firstly we are looking at Kujira. For me, when I discovered Kujira, I felt wow, because they are doing something entirely different. So we do know that in the advent of a new blockchain, most of the times the protocols that are being built there have already been built in other protocols, in other blockchains. For example, in Ethereum, we'll have DeFi, we'll have so many DeFi projects. So, when you go to Solana, you find similar projects that are built on Ethereum being built on, Solana. Okay, so that is it. So sometimes people want to see something different, something that has never been seen before, and for me, Kujira did just that, and it's happening on the Terra Luna ecosystem. Okay, so now Kujira has three products that they've actually delivered on the three products. One is a DEX where you can buy or sell your Kujira or your Kuji tokens, where you can also stake your Kuji token ends on APY, and you can also provide liquidity, and then get rewarded, and also do governance. That's for that protocol. Then they have a second protocol where you can buy liquidated assets. Okay, so it's more of an auction where you can buy liquidated assets to a premium of up to 30%, meaning you can get 30% discount buying liquidated asset like Ethereum and Luna. So bear in mind, it is B Luna, B Ethereum. That's bonded Luna and bonded Ethereum. They are bonded on our core protocol. Okay, so the third protocol that Kujira is all about is where you can send multiple transactions at once. So let's say you have some people to pay. Okay, so you don't want to be paying them one after the other. You can just put their addresses, decide the amount you're paying, and then at the push of a button, it's sent to everybody. Okay, so let's start off. Okay, so you can see here Kujira be a killer whale and beat the bots at their own game. Bid on liquidated assets on Terra Luna with Orca. So Orca is a platform where you can be able to bid on liquidated assets. So we are going to come back to this. Okay, so so if we go back here, or if we slide here, you can see we have blue. Okay, so blue is the DEX. Okay, so you can see in blue you could your Kuji dashboard, stake LP, vote on governance, swap Kuji, and claim reward all in one place. So this is what blue is all about. So let's quickly look at blue's interface. Okay, so blue is basically a DEX. Okay, so for me, if you wanted to buy some Kuji tokens for yourself, I would advise you come here and you buy it. Okay, so you can see my wallet is successfully connected because my Terra is always open. Right, so you can see it's pretty simple, and the interface is really nice. Okay, so I have some UST here. I can still buy some Kuji. I think Kuji is the only token they are supporting in this DEX currently, so probably they might add more. I don't know yet, so you can take it out to your town and check it out. So if you want to buy some Kuji tokens, you can get it here, or you can still get some Kuji tokens at terraswap.io. But then when you want to use TerraSwap, you just have to confirm the contract address before you begin to use TerraSwap. But on blue, it's there, so it's really to get. So let's check out the second protocol, which is Orca. So Orca here says liquidate assets on Terra at the click of a button. No bots, no code, no problem. So when we go to Orca's interface, you can see how easy it is for you to be able to bid on liquidated assets. So I'm just going to walk you guys through this interface. So basically you can see the various premium levels. Okay, so you can see 0 premium, you can see 1% premium, and then you can see that we'll have about 160 UST that is here already with that is bidding for assets. Then you can see here 2%, about 1,200 UST. You can see here 3%, and now you can see that at 6% premium we'll have about 7 million UST. That's $7 million worth of assets that is bidding to buy some Luna. So if you come here, you see the collateral market is Luna. All right, so they support Luna and Ether. So this tracks the price of Luna and this tracks the price of Ethereum. So yeah, so it's bonded Luna and bonded Ethereum. So yeah, so you have an idea of what this is. This is the bids, and you can see it goes up to 30%. And you can see here some people have bids about $63,000 worth of bids for 30%. So here on the lower side, this red chart, it shows us that okay, at 0% premium we have the pool has been emptied 2 times. Then here the pool has been emptied about 59 times. Okay, at 2% premium the pool has been emptied 61 times. So it works. People are actually making money bidding on liquidated assets. All right, so here you can get some metrics. So here you're telling you total locked collateral value. Total locked collateral value is 3.8 billion. So in this B Luna section pool, you can see that the B Luna collateral is worth 3.8 billion. Now the pool of people waiting to buy B Luna at a premium is about 55.5 million. So you can see there's a lot of money in the pool, right? So you can see we'll have about 60.7 million B Luna out there as collateral. Okay, so if you multiply this with the current price of B Luna, you should be getting something like this. So that's why you see the ratio of pools to locked collateral value is 1.46%. all right, so now this metrics changes if I switch to Ethereum. Okay, you can see the metrics changes. So you can also see same thing, 0 to 30% premium, and you can see the amounts of bids on each premium, and you can see how many times each pool has been emptied. all right, so you can also see the amount of Ethereum that is used as collateral. It's about $370 million, right? About 92,000 Ethereum, and the pool waiting to buy cheap Ethereum is around 5.1 million dollars. It's massive, guys. It's really massive. So you would ask, what does one need to bid on this asset? You would need UST, sorry. So if for example say I wanted to bid on to buy some B Luna, cheap B Luna, I decide on the premium I want. And if you check out the stats here, for me I feel the best premium for me is around maybe 5-6%. So let's say I want to bid at 5%. Okay, so I put 5% and I say I think I have about $19 UST, so I say 10 UST. So what this means is I want to use 10 UST to buy a liquidated asset, which is Luna, B Luna, but then I want it at a premium of 5%. I want a 5% discount, meaning if theoretically if my bid hits, right, if because the way it works is liquidation, when an asset is liquidated, the lower ones are filled first before the higher ones. So it has to fill all this before it gets to the higher premium. So let's say $50,000 is being liquidated, right? It has to fill this $160, has to fill this one, has to fill this one till it gets to a place where that amount is finished, right? That's how it's supposed to work. So now let's go back here. I have 10 UST and I want to buy at a premium of 5%, meaning in the end I'm not going to get 10 UST worth of Luna. I'm going to get about 10.5 UST worth of Luna because I'm getting 5% premium. So assuming this was like $10,000, so I'm getting like extra 500, 5% more Luna than I would have gotten. So I'm buying cheaper Luna, right? I'm buying Luna at a cheaper price. Okay, so that's basically what it is. Like I'm buying Luna at a discounted price. So let me just go ahead and place this bid and show you guys how it's done. So it's small money, but it's, but I say it's for science, right? To test out the protocol. So I'll post this, and this might take a little bit of time, just a few minutes. Okay, so bids successfully submitted. So yeah, so you can see my bid, 5% premium, and you can see it appear here, right? So yeah, so bid status is going to be ready in 9 minutes. So after 9 minutes it goes live. Probably it's submitted into the main bid. I think probably that's why this has changed color, right? So yeah, so I have my bid up, submitted. You can always cancel it as well as it's not filled. You can cancel it, but if it's filled, then you have your B Luna appear here where you can easily withdraw your B Luna. That is it, as simple as that, guys. You can easily withdraw. So I hope this quick tutorial has shown you how you can place bids to buy cheap B Luna. That's also applicable to Ethereum, cheap B Ethereum. The B is bonded Ethereum, because these assets that are being auctioned here at Kujira are assets that are used to, they are collaterals that are used to borrow money on Anchor protocol. So Anchor protocol is like a money market where you do lending and borrowing. Okay, so people deposit their Luna and Ethereum, they use it as collateral to borrow some UST. Okay, so because based on the nature of Ethereum and Luna being volatile, they fluctuate. So if they get to the price where the loan to value ratio drops, okay, so they might need to, or their asset might be liquidated. Okay, they might need to top up money, or their asset might be liquidated. And if they fail, that is where you come in as a liquidator to pay off the difference and then get some cheap assets, or take over the collateral. Okay, so yeah, that is it. So let's look at the last protocol which they just launched recently, which is Beluga. Okay, so I like the names. We have Blue, we have Orca, and we have Beluga. Okay, so I didn't read what Beluga was about. So Beluga add multiple recipients to a single transaction. Instead of tedious repetitive tasks, it's one and done. Okay, so this is where you put multiple recipients. Okay, so you can decide the token that you want to send. So you can see it has different tokens. It doesn't only support Kujira, it supports other CW20 tokens. So you can add a username, you can put the terra address, you add a username, put a terra address, and you can decide the amount so that you want to send to the person. Okay, so I think, okay, now the way it works is you put an amount you want to distribute. So my wallet is not connected. Let me just connect my wallet and see and let's test these out. Okay, so let's say Kuji tokens. I have 1000 plus Kuji tokens. So let's say I wanted to send like 1000 Kuji tokens. Okay, so I can add multiple recipients, so I can put more. So and I decide in terms of percentages, right? How many the person gets. You can say 50, you can say 40, and you can say 10%, and everything comes out to 100%. So you can see it here. So where you can, I think you can save the transactions, import. I haven't really looked at what these would do. You can duplicate, but you can effectively, you can pay with Kuji tokens and save 75%. So you can see if I clicked this, you can see the Kuji drops drastically. Okay, so okay, so I think okay, what that was what duplicate meant. So you can duplicate the same contract, right? I get. So you can still delete the contract. I get it now. So yeah, so I'm really very bullish about this platform called Kujira. So you can see the Kujira beluga, we looked at the Kujira blue, and we looked at the Kujira orca. So using the orca, you can make free money, or whatever, not really free money, but you can make some money for yourself in terms of having to get discounted assets, right? Ethereum and Luna. Okay, so that is it, guys. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you really enjoyed this video and you found it educative. So if you have any questions, any comments, just leave us a comment and let us know how you feel. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.